Hello everyone and welcome to the next lecture of Maths Live channel. Today we will see unit 2nd for FY Tech applications of matrices. In matrices we have studied a rank of matrix, then normal form of matrix, system of linear equations, then transformations, then eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Now we will see some of the applications of matrices. In that, the first one we are going to study is a diagonalizable matrix, then arithmetic multiplicity and geometric multiplicity of eigenvalues, then quadratic form of matrix. Next one of the application is Cayley-Hamilton theorem, then Sylvester theorem, and in engineering, we are going to solve problem based on translation and rotation of a matrices. So here our objective is set. We are going to learn all these topics from this unit. So let us start the first point, diagonalizable matrix. What is meant by exactly diagonalizable? Diagonalizable means converting a matrix into diagonal matrix. Means only diagonal elements are present and other elements becomes 0. Only diagonal element is there. Initially the matrix is there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. But after using some operations, we get only diagonal matrix. That matrix we call that diagonalizable matrix. So let us take the definition. If a square matrix A of order n, has n linearly independent, this word is important here, linearly independent eigenvectors, n linearly independent eigenvectors, then we can find a matrix P. We can find a matrix P such that P inverse AP is equal to diagonal matrix. Means we can find matrix P if I multiply by its inverse and that matrix P to matrix A, then matrix A is get converted into diagonal matrix, and this process is called a diagonalizable matrix. D is called diagonalizable matrix, and we can say that matrix A is diagonalizable matrix. Okay. Now the question comes in our mind, do we check directly that whether matrix is diagonalizable or not, or which matrix A is, we can say that it is a diagonalizable? For that we required lambda eigenvalues. These eigenvalues gives us the concept whether the matrix is diagonalizable or not, and these eigenvalues lambda help us to find matrix P, so that we can find D, matrix D, and we can say that matrix A is diagonalizable. So here we just take some points which will help us to solve the problem. Matrix P diagonalizes matrix A, and that matrix P is called modal matrix. Matrix P is called modal matrix. Correct. And this modal matrix P, we can write that modal matrix P is equal to x1, x2, x3, means eigenvectors. I can write up to n, x1, x2, x3, dot, 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 xn. No problem. But for our syllabus, we are going to take 3 by 3 matrix. So I required 3 eigenvectors, right? So for one eigenvalue, I get x1, suppose, second eigenvalue I get x2, third eigenvalue I get x3. But we know that sometimes eigenvalues are repeated. Sometimes what happen? We get repeated eigenvalues, and sometimes we get only one eigenvector or two eigenvectors. Like that, we are going to study this topic now. So our matrix P is P is modal matrix, and P we can write matrix x1, x2, x3, where x1, x2 are the eigenvectors. Okay. Now It is also called matrix D. It is also called spectral matrix because it contains only eigenvectors. Its elements of matrix D are the eigenvectors, so it is also called spectral matrix. If I write P inverse AP is equal to D, then from this I can write P inverse A square P is equal to D square. In general, D raised to N is equal to P inverse A raised to N P. Correct? So these are the few steps or few notes which are help us to solve the problem. Now big question we have to solve: when our matrix is diagonalizable, what are the processes, what are the process exactly, so that we can directly check whether our matrix is diagonalizable or not? Because our question in a question paper is like this: show that the matrix is diagonalizable and find modal matrix P. Such a type of question may appear, and for that we have to study algebraic multiplicity and geometric multiplicity of eigenvalue lambda. So we know how to find lambda, characteristic equation, and using that characteristic equation we solve the problem, just like S1 S2 determinant. Have you remember everything? If 3 by 3 matrix is there, then our equation is, characteristic equation is, lambda cube minus S1 lambda square plus S2 lambda minus determinant of A is equal to 0. Correct? Now from this we get values of lambda. So our values of lambda in our hand. Now we are going to check algebraic multiplicity of lambda and geometric multiplicity of this eigenvalue lambda. Okay. Now first we define algebraic multiplicity. If lambda is eigenvalue of matrix A, then number of times lambda is repeated is called algebraic multiplicity of lambda. Number of times lambda is repeated is called algebraic multiplicity of lambda. That means if lambda equal to 2, 2, 2, how many times it is repeated? 3 times. So algebraic multiplicity of lambda, AM of lambda, is equal to 3. And what is lambda? 2. Lambda equal to 2. Correct. Suppose if I take lambda equal to 1, 0, 0, then what is the algebraic multiplicity of 1? Algebraic multiplicity of 1 is 1, and algebraic multiplicity of 0 is 2 because it is 2 times repeated. Have you understood? If I take lambda equal to 10, 4 and 5, then each one is distinct. So each one has algebraic multiplicity 1, 1, 1. Understood? One more example I can take: 3, 3 and 2. Will you tell me what is the algebraic multiplicity of 3 here? Yes, reply me. Algebraic multiplicity of 3 is 2. And what is the algebraic multiplicity of 2? It is 1 because only 1 times it repeated. तो जेवढ्या वेळेस आला आहे तेवढं लिहायचं फक्त. लक्षात आलं? जर तो 3 दोनदा आला आहे म्हणून 2, 2 एकदाच आला आहे म्हणून 1. अंडरस्टूड? ओके. नाव turn towards geometric multiplicity. Geometric multiplicity is something different. Algebraic multiplicity is just a multiple times lambda repeated. Now here geometric multiplicity means what? Geometric multiplicity lambda is the number of independent eigenvectors correspond to lambda. Number of independent eigenvectors. This is the concept. Eigenvectors means for that lambda, listen carefully, this is very, very important. For lambda, take matrix A minus lambda I into x equal to 0. Do you know the procedure to find eigenvector? And from this matrix, find eigenvectors. Correct? And if that eigenvectors are independent, means whatever the eigenvectors obtained for this lambda, it is nothing but the geometric multiplicity of lambda. Means I can say that number of eigenvectors to the eigenvalue lambda is called geometric multiplicity of lambda. Correct? And our matrix A is diagonalizable if and only if algebraic multiplicity is equal to geometric multiplicity. For a eigenvalue, algebraic multiplicity is equal to geometric multiplicity, then matrix A is diagonalizable. Now there may be a question in your mind, can I have a simple thing so that I can easily solve the problem? Yes, one step is there, and that step is this. If my eigenvalues are distinct, if lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3 are distinct eigenvalues, then always algebraic multiplicity is equal to geometric multiplicity and matrix A is diagonalizable. Matrix A is diagonalizable when we have distinct eigenvalues, means lambda equal to 1, 2, 3, lambda equal to 4, 5, 6, correct, lambda equal to -1, 1, 0. All eigenvalues are distinct. All eigenvalues are distinct. Then we can say that our matrix A is diagonalizable because algebraic multiplicity is equal to geometric multiplicity. It is 1 in both cases. Correct? Understood? Now let us solve problem. Here, check whether matrix A is equal to 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1 minus 3, 3 is diagonalizable. If yes, find modal matrix P. If matrix A is diagonalizable, then find modal matrix P. So this is our question. We will see it, what to do for this, because why I take this example, because such an example we have solved in our eigenvalues and eigenvectors. We have found eigenvalues there. So do you find find the eigenvalues here? Just I will keep it as a exercise for you. Find eigenvalues of this matrix A, because everything is there. Eigenvalues of this matrix A. We have solved such a problem in our last video, that eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Same problem I have continued here. You just do yourself. You find S1 is 3, then S2 is 3 and determinant is 1. Do your calculation by calci, and here lambda is 1, 1, 1. So lambda repeated 3 times. So what is the algebraic multiplicity of lambda equal to 1? It is 3. Eigenvalue 1 has a algebraic multiplicity 3. Now let us try for geometric multiplicity here. Consider matrix A minus lambda into X. So here A minus lambda I matrix means what? This is your matrix A. Now A minus lambda I. So 0 minus lambda. Then 1, 0, 0. Then here 0 minus lambda. Then 1. Then 1 minus 3 and 3 minus lambda. Only diagonally we have to subtract minus lambda. Okay. So here x, y, z equal to 0. If you see carefully here, lambda equal to 1. Substitute. Minus 1, 1, 0. 0 minus 1, 1. And 1 minus 3, 2. All rows are distinct. So we can use our Cramer's rule and we can find the values of x, y, z. So use Cramer's rule here. See, I want to find value of x. So take these first two equations. 1 minus 1, 0, 1. 1 minus 1, 0, 1. Now for y. For y, yes, take 0, 1 as it is here. Or you may use your usual method taking minus y. But I have shown you in the videos. I have take a positive here, and at the denominator I change the columns. So here 0, 1 as it is and minus 1, 0. Then minus 1, 0 as it is, and write down first as a last 1 minus 1. Right? So I get here x upon 1, y upon 1, z upon 1. So I get only one vector, 1, 1, 1. So how many vectors are here? Only 1. Therefore geometric multiplicity of 1 is 1. Only one vector is there. If I get 3 vectors, then I can say that it is 3. What is our what is our algebraic multiplicity here? Our algebraic multiplicity is 3 and geometric multiplicity is 1. Means algebraic multiplicity is not equal to geometric multiplicity. If it is for only one eigenvalue, then also matrix is not diagonalizable. Keep in your mind, if a matrix has 3 eigenvalues, then one eigenvalue it may equal. But for other eigenvalues, if it is unequal, then matrix is not diagonalizable. Understood? So our matrix A is not diagonalizable. Remaining examples we will continue in our next video.